What's up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog back with another review. This time it's on the Transformers Armada Minicons. And these ones in the back are definitely Armada, and some of these are actually redos, or just like repacks, and possibly molded for their own box set. But we have 8 of them here, so we're going to check them all out. And so we have the 4 in the back are special. These 4 are special. They're all kind of linked to the same gimmick, and the 4 in the front are actually probably from that box set, or at least everyone but this one. These 1, 2, 3 are all from a box set, I believe. So sit back and enjoy the show, and we'll get started. Alright, so we have this guy first. He rolls, as you can see. He rolls really good. And he's a Decepticon. As you can see, the tampograph there. And he's got articulation back. He's a little bit fiddly to keep in construction mode, but he has a crane that will go back and forth. It will also go up and down at this hinge, up and down at this hinge, and the shovel itself will go up and down. This is more articulation than we even get in a deluxe nowadays sometimes. It also has a up and down crane right here. So you can't really move it on this. You can go like this. Yeah, actually you can move it. Sorry about that. So like I said, it has trouble pegging in. What you do is you peg these squares in there like this. It's supposed to hold, but it doesn't. As you can see, we have a port for the Minicon port, but to transform him, you pull his legs down like this, and you revert his body inward like this. You flip him forward like this. This becomes his arm. And this becomes his other arm. And then you lift up this, and he's got a head. And as you can see, he's pretty cool. And there is Decepticon. He's got a waist swivel. He's got his arm will have a butterfly joint, plus it goes up and down, and we have the same articulation there. We have front to back all the way on the legs, as well as a thigh swivel. I showed you the ball joint on it's a ball joint and a swivel on the waist. And then this will also swivel itself. It's built in just for the arm swivel. And then it will also go up and down, and the hinge here will also go up and down. Plus there's this thing too, which will go move around. So that's one of them. So moving him back there, we'll pill up on the rotor guy. This is a rover. It's actually a moon rover, and it is a Armada Minicon, as you can see with the Minicon symbol, which I believe is, and we'll have to find out. Hold on a minute. So this swivels down like this, and this swivels to the front like that. Actually, it goes this way, like that. Then these come down and become his legs, just like that. And there's his Minicon symbol right there. He's got front to back ankles. He's got ball jointed shoulders, so go out a little bit and swivel around. He's got a swivel here up on the chest. As you see, his head stays in place. Just goes around this place, and this is on one pin, and then it goes around that. And then he's got a ball jointed right arm as well that can swivel around. So that is Rover. I don't know any of the names of them, so I'm just kind of giving them generic names, but we'll just back him up right there. And take our next one in. Alright, next up, Tank. He's got a up and down turret, as well as it will 360 swivel all the way around. Let's get this in focus. There we go. This one's kind of a bitch. You want to open it like this, and then you want to pull these down and completely get them all the way down. Then the arms split apart here, and they have a couple hinging systems. There's like armatures, basically. They're all on like arms, basically, that have a swivel. See how they can kind of move separately? but it's limited. So what I think you're supposed to do is turn this like this, flip this head out. But you're also supposed to be able to get these to the front. So you flip these around like that, and it becomes his legs. And you flip out his arms like this. Now he has, whoops, sorry about that, guys. And now he has ball jointed arms, go front out, and elbows as well with the gun on it. Elbows. And then he's got front to back as much as you need to go, with the thigh swivel as well. And he's got a head movement, if you call that a head movement. He's just a bit, why does this keep slipping on me? And he's just a bitch to stand, so hopefully this proves me wrong and he's not, but I already remember he is. Oh, there we go. Well, that's good. Hold on a second. Alright, continuing on, we got the dump truck now. Drives up. There we go. And dump truck, pretty cool. He's got some painted details on the side of his dump truck. A painted grill and bumper, as well as a painted window. And he's got a Decepticon symbol tampoed right there. And what you do with this guy is you revert the wheels inward like this. Becomes his chest. These come down and become his claws. And then you pull down his legs, you swivel around on the waist, and you separate it. So he's got front to back hips, outward hips, knees, as well as ball joints that go front to back, as well as out. And he has a waist swivel. That's right here. Boom. Nothing on the head. But he's pretty cool. He usually doesn't give me a hard time to stand or anything like that, so that's cool. Just gotta get his feet kind of situated in the same spot. There we go, boom. Alright, now we got the special ones now. Alright, so first one up is this guy. So why these are special is they have a wheel on the bottom, and then the gimmick is you roll the wheel on the ground and it does an action. So, oops, of course I knocked over, at least I knocked over the easiest one to stand. So, as you can see, he's got an action with his claws going like that. So to transform it, you can see the Minicon symbol right there. Now this one, let me see, hold on. This one, and this one are all classics, and they don't have the Minicon symbol. This one does, however. This is an Armada, and then the other four I'm about to show you are Armada. So moving back down, just focusing in, you can see the Minicon symbol right there. And for those, I have a question. For those that watched Robots in Disguise, the last episode, do you guys remember the Minicon symbol at the very end of the last episode? If you do, leave a comment in the comment sections below. So you flip that, reverse the waist around 180, just like that, and there you go. He's got some elbows, he's got front to back legs, and that is it for his articulation. But keep in mind, he's an Armada. So there you go. Call him Scorpion or something. Next one up, we got a drill. Why is this giving me a hard time? Hold on, I gotta get this right. There we go. As you can see, a little bit finicky, but pretty cool nonetheless. This is the mode, and then you just flip this around like this, and as you can see, the gear is right there. So you flip down his legs like this, flip around his feet, flip this around. This is his left arm. Flip it around his arm, his head. That's his head, and then you flip this like this. And if you look, there's the gear right there. And when you transform it, you just attach those like that, and then the wheel rolls that. The wheel attached it right there is what affects that gimmick. Anyways, so that's what they all do. Flip that. Alright, so we have rotation on the right arm, rotation on the left arm. We have a head swivel due to transformation, but it's still there. It goes 360. And he can go a little bit front, all the way back, and he's got foot that will go up and down. You can get a little bit of motion there to get like some walking poses or something. guys. Shoot. Get caught with my hand. My hand's bleeding. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize my hand was going to be bleeding. I have really dry skin. Just naturally on my hands. It's the only place I have it. So I don't really worry about it too much because it's just on my hands. But yeah. So as you can see, you get a walking pose there. Alright, anyways. Keeping it moving. Got one more. Got two more actually, but I'm gonna hold this one and he has guns that move around. See? Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Like that. Alright. You can see the Minicon symbol right there. Did I show you the Minicon symbol right here? No, I don't think I did. That's his Minicon symbol. This one, you separate it right here by pulling the arms out and unattaching the pegs. Pull down his legs. Pull out his feet. Like so. Just like that. And then flip this around 180. And that. And if anyone knows the names of these guys, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Just because I don't know the names doesn't mean they don't have them. So you can do that with his legs. And he's got the feet, the same thing. You can go up and down. And they are on a clicky system. So you can go up a click, and then they go straight, and then they go down. And then he's got arms. And that's all his posability. And if you noticed, this wheel attaches, moves the cannons back and forth. And his Armada symbol is right there. His Minicon symbol, sorry. Minicon sign. Let's get this guy standing before I actually... There we go. And then last but not least, this one. Probably one of the best ones. A little bit. See if the buzzsaw keeps moving. You see some painted details here on the treads, as well as on this front battering ram, or back of it, or whatever it is. You want to remove this crane right here, this spot right here. Well, we'll pull this down, and then this is like pegged in. Yeah, see how it's pegged in there? It kind of goes like that. You want to unpeg that, flip this around, flip this out, and then back like that, and then turn his head 180 around. Flip this back here like this as well. This is on a swivel and a swivel, so you swivel it back up there like that, and then you have a full regular arm swivel. And you close that. There's his Minicon symbol. And pop the feet down like this, and this is probably my favorite one here. Got arm rotation, head rotation. Got a really cool fat look to him. His head will go all the way 360. His legs will go front to back. And he's got the same foot thing where you can go down. It's really tight, so it can work for your favor. So it goes up a little bit, so you can get some walking poses and whatnot. But let me know what you think on these reviews. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay awesome. Stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. We'll take a shot of all of them right now. All of them together. And then we'll give a few words and call it a day. Here they all are together in bot mode. You can't really see the guy back there very well. Well, he's kind of dark anyway. And we'll do a couple size comparisons. Here's what they look like up next to a mini-bot, G1 mini-bot. And what they look like next to a Micromaster. Alright, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. I'm out. That's a wrap.